It is glass calm out there. That's awesome. Got a few shrimp. Whatever wants to bite. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, caught a few shrimp just now. But trying to get some croaker. See what I can do. Man, I just caught like a dozen shrimp. Yo, I got a mullet, got a few shrimp. Check that out. And this jellyfish. Oh, probably a bad idea the way I picked that up. But let's put these shrimp in our live well. Nice, look at that, fresh caught shrimp. Not really big enough for eating, but hey, it's bait's a bait. That's a nice mullet we can probably use as cut bait. And get that big old mullet. Those are actually pretty good eating too. Okay. We got a mix of spots. We got a mix of croakers, pogies, LY shrimp. Or let's say LYs, but they're Pilchards. The mullet. I'll say we're ready to go. Right here in gorgeous Mobile Bay, Alabama, the head maybe 9 miles, 10 miles. Who knows? Got all day to go try to catch something. I'm glad that you're here for the ride. That is a huge container ship coming into the bay. I mean, that thing is loaded down. Wow. Just got to our first spot over here. It's a big old anchored up ship. It's no secret that these things hold fish. So things change day to day. But we're gonna try to drop down one of our live baits. It's spitting rain, it's a little choppy. We're gonna try our luck. I got my radio on 16, just in case for some reason. You always want to monitor the radio and also be fully aware when around these things or any type of working structure or vessel. Makes you feel really, really tiny when you're around these things. This one's got some flair to it. As always, I like to show you what setup I'm using. And right here is a knocker rig. This is a 4/0 Gamakatsu circle hook. I snailed some 50-pound leader onto it, and I use fluorocarbon. And I have a 1 ounce egg weight, and that's called a knocker rig because that weight comes down all the way to that hook. I've connected my leader to my 30-pound braid with an FG knot. This is a Shimano Sphero 6000 and a Nomad jig rod. We're going to get one of our live baits out of here. I guess we'll start with the Pilchard. Hook it through the nose, just like that. And now let's take this live Pilchard and drop it under this ship. There it is. Did it drop it? Got it. Got it. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Gotcha, buddy. Using the trolling motor to pull it away. Yeah, man. That is what I'm talking about. Yes. Finally. Feel those head shakes too. That's a good fish. Good fish. Come on. Yeah. Ah, how did it break? Shark, maybe? Well, I don't know what happened there. It's either a cobia or a shark, one of the two. It's trying to just cut me off. It doesn't make any sense for it being a cobia just to cut me off, so I don't know. It's also kudas out here. Well, I fished that pretty thoroughly and lost whatever that was. The way it cut it off, I'm gonna say it was a cuda or a shark. So we're gonna put that up and pull out another 6,000 size combo, but with a king rig. And this is just a little 4-0 Gamakatsu live bait hook and some 30-pound wire, little short trace of it, small black barrel swivel, and then I'm running 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. You don't have to go all crazy, but I like that little small trace of wire there so I don't get cut off, and then having some fluoro, it makes it a little more stealthy. I'm gonna grab one of our Pilchards out of here. My net needs to float. Come on, Afko, make a floating net. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of our Pilchards, go through the back by the dorsal, come out the top. Let's cast this joker out there. Want a semi-light drag for that initial run if we do get a bite. So now our bait's out there. I'm gonna let it swim out. Maybe a big old king mackerel will come and eat it. Got it. Sitting there eating lunch. Just hooked up. Sweet. Sorry for the chewing if you hear that through the microphone. It's always when you sit down, it's when you get a bite. I dropped my entire sandwich on the ground, so that was a waste. But at least I had some pita chips. But anyway, hey, we might have our king. I think so. Acting pretty kingy. Nice. That's exciting. It's always exciting hearing that drag pull. Especially when you're in an area you know there's got to be a good fish around. Oh yeah. I just saw it. Yeah, it's a king mac. Sweet. It's a keeper too. It's a keeper. It's gonna be pretty green trying to gaff right here to the boat. But that's a perfect smoker size king. Come here, you. It's doing that circle. They all do that circle when they're about ready. See that? All right, there it is. All right, yeah, that's a perfect smoker size. Oh, got this new gaff. Woo, belly gaff, but we got it. Yeah, that's not a giant king, but that's a perfect size one, if I've said that enough, for putting on the grill to smoke. Cut out in steaks. Great. Good deal. Oh yeah, that J hook right in the corner of its mouth. See how hard it is to get out. Perfect. It'll spin pretty good. Now that's not a bad king mackerel. So you can see all the fish juices coming out of them. I gaffed them in the belly, but that's good because it's going to be nice and fresh. So they have to be 24 inches here in Alabama. That one makes it no problem. It's a good schoolie size, probably 10 pounds at the most. Buried in ice. Check out their teeth though. I love king mackerel fishing. It's very fun and exciting because they do pull drag pretty good. But let's get them in the cooler. Okay, well we got our kingfish in. I'm gonna go back up current and drift back down the spot. It's just a bunch of rocky bottom. Fairly dirty water. I mean, you can see it. A little bit better than it is closer to shore, obviously, but it's still got a green hue to it, but those fish don't care. All right, let's get another LY, or Pilchard. Nose hook that. There we go. Get it behind the boat. Perfect. No, this Panderra multicolor braid, it's an 8-strand braid, so it's real smooth, but it changes color every 30 feet or 10 meters. So it allows you to be a little more precise when bottom fishing, jigging, and also this, letting bait out, knowing how far out it is. It's back out. Got so irritated because I was opening this stupid plastic and I spilt my entire 2 sandwiches except for that. That'll make you irritated. But getting the bite, yes. We just got 8. Yeah, buddy. I just watched that one. It's not really taking off, kind of weird. Oh, he's swimming real fast to the boat. That's not good when they do that. All right, that one came to the boat fast. Oh, because it's a bobo, I think. Yep, little tuna. Don't want that. Hey, a fish is a fish, though. They're fun. They're cool. But not quite what we want. False albacore, little toonie. Colloquially called a bonita, but they're not actually a bobo. They're not actually a bonita, they're a false albacore. Here you go. Don't need you, I got plenty of bait. Those are pretty abundant this time of year. But hey, bite's a bite. Anything that pulls drag's fun. Now that's what we're looking for right there, is that nice drop off. So we're about half a mile from where I have a waypoint that I like to start at. See that? It went from like 200 to 300 very quickly, within half a mile. And these wahoo, tuna, sails, and all the other pelagic fish like to sit here. And then there's a bunch of natural bottom too for grouper, beeliners, etc. But I'm gonna get out a nice spread of some Nomad trolling lures. Y'all, a flying fish just flew into my boat. Look at that. That's a flying fish. How cool is that? Flew into my boat. See ya. Y'all, check out the dolphin hanging out with us. They're spotted dolphin. So cool. Hey, buddies. So smart. Where's the wahoo at, huh? Where's the wahoo, huh? Incredible. Been trolling for a few hours. There's a big old log right here, though. Maybe there's a hooter sitting under it. Or a big dolphin. I'm sure it's been hit. I mean, there's a lot of boats around me, so. When I say hit, I mean, I'm sure it's been fished a lot. Not much growth on it. So I pulled in my trolling stuff. I trolled around this log a few times, no luck. Probably end up doing some bottom jigging. But throw around this real quick before we do. Oh, there's a bunch of almacos, little almaco jacks. I don't see any triple tail. I don't see any dolphin. Just almacos. Oh, what was that? A cuda? Okay, I don't know what that was. I think that was a barracuda. All right, so just a barracuda and a bunch of almaco jacks. I don't even see a chicken dolphin on there, which is crazy. But hey, it is what it is. We're over a lot of natural bottom for grouper. That's probably what we'll end up doing. When I'm sitting in 300 feet of water with a little bit of current, we're gonna put on a metal jig. So I'll take the squid tracks off. It's just what I had tied up. And get our Nomad jig bag. Let's see, think I got enough jigs? This one's my lucky one. One of them is, yeah, there it is. Caught a lot of scamp group on that if you've watched my videos. So that's what we're going to use. And they come with a single hook on them. I run assist hooks on both sides. Have really good luck that way. So we'll take our split ring pliers. Uh-oh, almost lost all my assist hooks. Pretty breezy. And I put one up there. And then one on the end, since it's a really long jig. All right, we're set up now. Easy peasy. Okay, we're just gonna drift. This spot's 272 feet deep. Takes a little bit to get down. Okay, there's the bottom. If there's any fish down there, try to get their attention. Got one. That didn't take too long. Yeah, man. That is awesome. And that's why I like doing that. Like, that was my first drop down after tying up. And we're hooked up. Be nice if it was a grouper. It's got to come up 280 feet. So it might take a little bit. Is it? Oh no. It's a jack. It's an AJ. Not one we can keep. Whew. It'd be better if that was an Almaco jack. But hey, fish is a fish. That was fun. All right, buddy. We gotta let you go. This is a juvenile greater This is a juvenile greater amberjack. Get the D-hookers out. Send it on its way. And it had no signs of bear trauma. It was shot straight down, no problem. Still over our spot, I guess. We'll drop back down. Don't really want too many of them. But it's as easy as that, y'all. If you're in the right spot. Got one. Got it. Had to get over that gaff. Come on. Be a species we can keep. Be nice. Would be really nice. Obviously, being out here is fun, but catching a fish you could take home is an added bonus. And let's hope that's what this is. Bring you up. A lot of reeling, but it's fun fighting them on this lighter tackle like this, but it's an extremely powerful tackle too. Like, it's light, but it's strong. Is that gonna be our grouper? Yes, that's our scamp. Yeah, buddy, see how he's hooked? He's hooked decent. That's a keeper. Nice. Woo. That's worth it right there. So there's our keeper scamp grouper. I'm telling you, that's why I love dropping this jig down. It has caught me so many scamps that it's kind of hard for me to throw another one. But they have to be 16 inches long, and he makes it no issue. Jigs out, throw him in the nice cold ice slush, and try to get another one. Absolutely love eating these. They're such a phenomenal tasting fish. All right, let's go make another drift. That's why it's pertinent to use thinner braid, 30-pound max. I like 320 gram for anything over 250 to, 350 feet. And that's also, with not a super strong current though. All right, it's back down. You're allowed 4 of those scamp grouper a person. But heck, I'm just happy catching one. But guess what? We just got another bite. Just like that. I'm telling you. Pink glow jig and drifting over natural bottom. It's kind of hard to beat if you are out here and the troll bite sucks. I always like to bring my jig for backup. There's a beeliner. It's a keeper. They only have to be 10 inches long. And he wouldn't make it going down anyway. Look at the barotrauma he has. Well, you know what it is. Time to drop again. Got it. Ah, missed it. Oh, did it come back for it? Yep. Oh, that's a good one. That's an aggressive fish there. Did it come off? No, it's just swimming up towards me. What the heck do I have? It's weird. Probably an amberjack. Ooh. Come here. Oh, yeah. It's just in the side. I mean, it's in the mouth and the side. Woo. That'll wear you down. Come here, AJ. Oh. Woo. That's why you want to be careful. All right, amberjack down. Oh man, a lot of them down there. Not really what I'm after, but hey, bycatch is bycatch. All right, I'm gonna head back in, probably a little closer, look for a king, and then head in. But what I like to do, since this is a real heavy jig, you can use the jig wraps, or you can just pop the jig off the split ring. There we go. Put the jig back in storage, and now you just have these assist hooks and your split ring on here, not banging around on your rod, especially a 320 gram jig, which I don't know, it may be 11 ounces. I think that's what 320 gram goes to, but you don't want a heavy piece of metal bouncing around on a high carbon rod. Good way to break it. So shove that back in storage and make our way back. All right, we're back in. Didn't catch anything else, didn't get nothing trolling. Really dirty water with this tide falling out, but maybe the wahoo will be biting a little later. Y'all, I'm back home. I wish I could have seen what broke me off on the ship. I thought it was a cobia at first, but like a clean slice through the fluorocarbon made me think of shark or barracuda. I don't know, what do y'all think? But anyway, we'll see you on the next one. I do want to say that Mossy Oak just came out with some new stuff. They have the new Drift series, and you can use promo code BAMA Saltwater and save you some money on Mossy Oak's online store. They'll be linked down below. But I am wearing that Bottomland polo. Very comfortable and cool, and it looks pretty good. I don't wear polos too much. And all of our other partners and sponsors are linked in the video description below as well, along with my Facebook and Instagram. So hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one. Mackie says bye. But y'all, I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.